What's up, ladies and gentlemen? ChuckfinleLP Play Sonic Unleashed Part 24. Sorry about that. Yeah, 24. We are here, about to go to Missouri to talk to Sammar, the girl who's lost, and I'll be doing her mission. Her mission is next. Is kind of classified as the first mission in Missouri. If you follow it by an order, Sammar's mission would be next. Now, to be able to get this one, this doesn't have an official name for this mission. To be able to start this mission, you have to find Sammar in Apatow after getting the uncanny cameras. Remember, we did that already because we had to exercise her. Now, after we exercise her, she will go to the following places. She'll start out in Apatow. Once you exercise her, she will end up in Missouri, Holoska, Empire City, and Chunnan, and then Adabat. And then after that, we'll get into it a little bit more. But for right now and for right here, we'll go ahead and talk to her. Where am I? I should be home by now. I kept moving toward the warm air, but it's way too warm here. Maybe I went too far. I wonder if I could get back home by moving toward the cool air. And so that, I don't think that was a medal, but, and that kind of tells you what you have to do. I don't believe the game actually classifies this in any sort, in a mission category. I would say probably Messenger, because the Messenger, you have to find somebody or talk to them. And I don't believe it matters which time of day you do this in, but just to be on the safe, well, I guess it doesn't matter. We exercised her during the night. In Apatow, she appeared during the day. Then, you know, I'm sure it doesn't really matter which time of day you do these in after that. But anyway, so as I said before, Wintos, I'm not going to worry about Wintos. And as you can see, there is Sammar, so it doesn't really matter which time of day you do this in, which is good. Where am I? I should be home by now. I mean, I kept moving toward the cold air, or the cool air. It's way too cool here. Maybe I went too far. And what's all this freezing white stuff everywhere? Brr. My hometown's nothing like this frigid place. It's full of people hustling and bustling about. I know. I bet I can get home by heading toward the hustle and bustle. Achoo. So, as I keep saying, Wintos, I will do Wintos, but I'll save him for the wrap-up video. Well, he'll be the last person that I do. He'll be the last mission. He's not really a mission-specific character, but to be able to buy things from him, you do have to follow him around for a little while. So, it is kind of like a mission, but he doesn't have an actual classified mission, and he's not actually classified as a mission NPC. So you don't really want to worry about that right now, especially if you're doing the missions. But you do have to talk to him if you want to give Professor Pickle all of the souvenirs. And giving Professor Pickle all the souvenirs, you will acquire all of the collectibles, which by itself isn't all that important. But the moon and sun medals are important, and you do need those to get all of the trophies and achievements and to 100% the game. So just keep that in mind. There's Brenda. I keep talking about I'll do Brenda, but I won't do her until a little bit later on. Where am I? I kept moving toward the hustle and bustle, but this isn't my hometown. My hometown has a more Eastern influence to it. Maybe I should head where the Eastern influence is stronger. Now you can kind of Sega did a pretty good job on the hints. You know, you could kind of tell just by looking at these areas where they come from, and Empire City is based off of New York City, you know, where all the hustle and bustle, and you can kind of tell with the Eastern influence would be in Chunnan, you know, east. The flag looks nothing like the Chinese flag, but it is supposed to represent China because you do run along the Great Wall of China at the start of Dragon Road, and so that's why a lot of people think it's you know, supposed to be in China just because of the Great Wall, and you know, you can kind of tell the mountains and everything, and just the way way everything looks around here. Where am I? Headed to where the eastern influence was strongest, but this isn't my hometown. Oh, what's that round white morsel there? It looks positively yummy. Oh, silly me, no time for that. I've got to find my way home. Come to think of it, the sun shines brighter back at home. Maybe I could get home by heading to where the sun shines the brightest. And so she's referring to why the sun doesn't shine really bright here is because of all the haze and fog around here. If you've noticed, you can see it sometimes while you're walking around. And I'm not too familiar with the reason why it is so foggy. It may have something to do with the waterfall and a lot of the water around here. It is typically this. It's not really a stereotype, but more often than not, Asia by itself is really hot and steamy because of all the water and everything around it. And just different locations. The mountains will sometimes have steam or fog coming off of it, but that's mainly more because of clouds. But this is more like fog or steam. It's not quite thick enough to be clouds, and you can see this is up in the mountains. Chun'an is located up pretty high in the mountains. But I'll go over more of that in the wrap-up video as well. Where am I? I kept moving toward where the sun is the brightest, but this isn't my hometown. Still, what a positively beautiful place. There's so much water here. I've never seen such a huge lake before. Okay, so now, after talking to her in Adabat, after she appears in Adabat, go to Sammar and talk to her brother Safi, then go to Adabat, talk to her, and she'll remember the note. Okay, so now we have to head back to Sammar, talk to her brother Safi, and then head back to Adabat and talk to her one more time, and she'll remember a note that Safi will give us here, and then we will be able to continue on with the missions. This is definitely the easiest mission that there is to do out of all the missions. It's a little time consuming having to jump from one place to another, but it isn't nearly as bad as most of the missions that we have to do. We do have several missions here in Sammar to do, and I've already talked about that before. And don't forget, where is Safi? Is that him? Yep. Okay. Never seen you around here before. Are you one of those foreigners? Then maybe you saw my sister during your travels. Her name's Sammar. She has black hair and a sort of spaced out look. She also has a terrible sense of direction. Sometimes she goes off shopping and doesn't come home for days, but this time she didn't even say where she was going before she left. Will you do me a favor if you ever come across my sister? Tell her there's a note in her pocket and she can use it to get home. If you ever come across Sammar, would you please give her my message? You can count on me. Thanks, I owe you one. Okay, so we have to leave one more time and then head, as I said a few moments ago, head back to Adabat, and she'll remember the note in her pocket. And then, as I said before as well, that there are several missions that we have to do here in Sammar. Actually, quite a few, actually. Let me take a look while this is loading. At least 3, 4 if you count the Chai fella. So, not quite as many as I thought. I believe there's another couple that... Oh, I didn't read any of that, sorry. A note. Oh yes, the note Safi wrote for me. I forgot all about it. I remember putting it in this pocket. Ah, here it is. All I have to do is show it to people I meet as I make my way home. You don't have to worry about me anymore. I'm going to hurry home to put my brother's worries at rest. I guess go back and talk to Safi. It doesn't. My guide that I'm looking at here doesn't say what exactly to do after talking to her once again and her remembering the note. I'll go ahead and try it. As I said, it doesn't matter which time of day you do any of this in. I was just doing it during the day just because it's a little bit easier. Because I believe I figured out that you can actually travel a lot faster during the day because you can use the homing attack, which will allow you to go farther than using the dash move that the werehog can use. Okay, so you can see it is pretty fast, the dash move and all, but I do believe you can get around in these hub worlds a lot faster by using the homing attack. Ah, there you are. Thank you for relaying my message to my sister. She finally came back, as you can see. I'd better warn her not to get lost like that again. Let's talk to her and see if she has anything to say. I finally made it home. This is my hometown of Sammar. It's warm, filled with hustle and bustle, has an eastern influence, and the sun always shines bright. Wouldn't you agree? So, remember the game doesn't give this mission an official name, so there is no... Oh crap, why did I leave here? Okay, well, we have to do this during the day anyway. All of the next set of missions that we have to do is all during the day. But I still didn't mean to leave. But yeah, so that you won't get, hey, this mission is cleared by finishing Sammar's mission. And you won't gain any rewards for it since it's all in the hub worlds of all of these continents. And I believe that is the only mission that has you traveling to every continent to complete it as well. So you can see you can go pretty fast by using that, just running will get you going along pretty fast. So here's what we have to do next, mission-wise. Yasmine, this is her set of missions. Hey, what's the big idea? Get out of the way. Yasmine, don't you know it's not nice to be rude? Don't you know it's not nice to be rude to strangers? Shut up, Sammar. We've got to hurry up and go after them. It's way too late now. Why do you always make me do stuff like this? What, do you have a problem with my training method? You're mean. Why do I have to break all the boxes? What if I can't? You're pathetic. How do you expect to preserve the peace with that attitude? And besides, hey, you with the spiky blue hair, were you eavesdropping? Well, then you get to take over for my poor excuse for a sister. Yasmine, you can't do that. It's your own fault for being so incompetent. Try to break every single box as fast as you can. Okay, count me in. Alright, let's see what you got. So, committee call, break the crates, break all the crates you can, hurry. What kind of training is this? So, this is classified as a destroyer mission. Yasmine has 5 different types of missions, or 5 missions in total. As I said, they're all during the day. 2 destroyers, 1 messenger, and 2 trials. What all I have to do now is just break the boxes. I'm sure it is, similar to the other, let's see where that box get to. I'm sure it's similar to all the other collecting missions that we've had to do like this. They should give you more than enough to get this done. You don't have to worry. I want to make sure there isn't a moon medal here. Nope. Okay, no moon medal. You can slide into them, and that will probably do you a lot more than doing what I'm doing, but it doesn't really matter. There you go. You can kick them, boost into them, slide into them. I'm sure you can even jump on them. But that's going to be a little bit harder because you won't be able to land on them exactly. Well, it'll take time getting used to jumping on top of them exactly, so you won't be able to use that every time to be able as a good strategy. I would suggest just sliding into them. My guide here says a tip: boost and slide to destroy them. But anyway, wow, my sister couldn't even do that. Hey, why do you have to go and tell him that? Anyway, not bad. I guess you're off the hook for today at least. Committee call cleared. So, like every other type of mission, we have to leave and then come back. Yep, says leave, come back. This is another collecting trial mission, the next one that we're going to have to do. And this mission takes place across 5 in-game days as well, because you have to, well, no, I guess it's all, I guess you could kind of classify it as in the same day, because you don't actually change the day, you just leave and come back. But let me make sure these are all during the daytime. Yep, and there's only 1 moon medal, and that is at the end of the last one, so we won't have to worry about moon medals for a little while. Well, okay, I guess in this mission that we're going to do next, we do have a moon medal. So you do want to be on the lookout for that. And thankfully, Sega made the talking range pretty, you have to be pretty close to someone to be able to talk to them. I wouldn't go anywhere near my sister right now if I were you. She's got that look to when she gets when she has a bad idea. Hey, it's you again. I knew you were a shady character the moment I laid eyes on you, but I'm busy right now, so I'll let it slide just this once. Today's mission is to collect oranges from all over town. The townspeople are at their wits' end dealing with all those oranges. You seem to have time on your hands. Ah, what the heck, you can help too. We're going to gather oranges from all over this town. Okay, count me in. Alright, let's see what you've got. Urgent mission, gather the oranges. Somebody's in big trouble after dropping these oranges. Be a nice guy and help gather them up. Or gather them back up. There's a moon medal on the way. So I'm going to guess it's not going to be out of the way, and the tip here is to collect everyone you see, so that may mean that there is a set number of them. Oh, okay. That you have to go after, which means probably, well, I don't know, they're pretty good about giving you extras. I wish more games would do, more mission collecting things would do this. Give you plenty of these types of collectibles, so that you want to be very careful about doing this, going this low, but give you plenty of collectibles so that you don't have to search for every one. And most games are pretty good about it, but there are those few that just for whatever reason the game designers couldn't figure out the concept of doing that. Oh, okay, I'm supposed to use the homing attack on this. There we go. And I guess, I spent a little bit too much time looking around for that. Looking around for the moon medal, but I should be able to get it this time. But you definitely want to try and focus on the medals first while trying to do any type of mission. That'll definitely help you out in the long run, and trying not to mess up this bad will definitely help out. I definitely don't like the first bit of the Sammar level here, having to go through all that. Let's see if there's anything up here. Nope. Okay. Well, I'm sure there is, but I just got hit and I didn't time it just right. But if we go ahead and stay along this path, there we go. You have to use the air boost to be able to get onto that switch. Oh crap! Really? No. What the? Okay. Now you want to be able. You have to watch out for glitching through fences, which is a bad thing. And you can obviously go through here pretty fast if you learn the course enough. Oh wait, back up. Ah, okay. Oh well. That is a bad thing about this game. They did not actually have the stopping. There we go. They did not actually have the stopping, the brakes all that good for this game, so it is very hard to brake while trying to get through here. And if I hadn't missed that one, I'd be in a pretty good position here. Oh, I hope that doesn't mean that we're. Oh, okay. I'm sitting there thinking, what I was fixing to say was, I hope that doesn't mean we're at the end of the level and we can't collect any more oranges. But thankfully that wasn't the case. I guess I could have went for that egg fighter, but it's best not to waste time trying to do things like that, especially when you have such a short time limit and you're trying to collect things, any type of collectible, you don't want to waste time messing around with that kind of stuff. Okay. Let me see. How did you finish so fast? Huh? You're gonna give me all the oranges? It's not like I want them or anything, but since you offered. Of course, yeah. Alright, sorry about that anyway. So, next we have to leave again, and then come back here during the day. As I said before, these are all during the day, so you don't have to worry about changing the time of day. You have to make sure that you you have to leave every time you complete a mission, though. So the next one is called the Hideout. It is a messenger mission. After clearing the mission, urgent mission, leave, come back and talk to Sammar during the daytime. And then I won't spoil it just yet. It's not that big of a spoiler, but it's kind of involved with this mission, so I won't say any more past that. Oh wait, where'd she go? There she is. Oh, it's you two again. Have you seen my sister lately? She said she found a secret hideout, but I haven't seen her since. I sure hope she's alright. Sorry to ask you this, but would you help me find my sister? Sure, no problem. Thank you. Okay, so what we have to do is travel along here, go to the right of Professor Pickle's lab here in this room where we found the sun medal during the night. Hey, what are you doing here? I didn't think anyone would find me here. What, Simi is looking for me? Oh, right, I guess I forgot to tell her where I was. I know, I'll have you tell her how to get here. Okay, so we just have to go back and talk to Sammar once again, and then come back here and listen to their conversation. Pretty simple mission. You found my sister? Huh? She was where? Thanks, I'll head over there right away. Okay, one more time. To go a little bit faster while doing through here, to use the homing attack method, just do a light hop and then use the homing attack. What took you so long? Yasmine, I've been looking all over for you. Hee, check it out. This is my very own secret hideout. Pretty cool, huh? Secret hideout, but isn't this somebody else's house? The hideout cleared, so let me see. So for this next mission, as I said before, just leave, come back, and then we have to talk to Sammar once again. And this is a trial mission. And this mission is based on the second half of Arid Sands Day, Act 1. Except a few things have changed. From the beginning, drift to the right. There are spikes on the ledge now, so be careful not to hit them. If you do, go back and get a running start to get over the gap. Well, I'm not too familiar with Arid Sands. The second half of it, I can kind of picture the first half. Second half, not so much, but I'll try to look and see if there's a few things that are different. And she looks upset. Sob, sniffle. Please, you got to save my sister. She went off alone to slay some monsters. She said she was heading out to fight monsters. Please go save my sister, Sonic, please. Sure, no problem. Thank you. That tomboy Yasmine's in a tight spot. Go drag her back to safety. Find Yasmine, the missing sister. Now that's the name of the mission, Missing Sister. Our objective, find Yasmine, and at the bottom they give you a little bit more information about it. It's not all that helpful. It ain't helpful at all. I really don't know why they add it, to be quite honest. But anyway, so after we get through here, back into the desert, out of the city, this is where we have to go. You can see the spikes that I was talking about a little bit different. Oh wait, we have to jump over. That's different. The bomb usually isn't there. What you normally do under that pillar is just crap. You would just jump on top of it, I believe a few of these enemies, a few of the enemies are different. I haven't had a chance to look and see what exactly is different through here the entire way. I believe a lot of these fire launchers. Whoa. Okay. So I guess we have to go up. Yep. I believe those spikes are definitely different. I remember those. What the? The spikes here at the top are definitely different. I don't remember those being through here. I do remember this section though, because I believe I either passed through this section or had just talked about it a little bit. Okay. Let's see if we can do. Damn it. There we go. I believe. Well, we don't have to. You don't have to make that one. But to dodge the crap. But to dodge the egg fighter with the shield, you do have to make it. So you do want to be careful. I believe there's a few more pillars here and there that are blocking your path. There was a lot of pillars the first time through here as well. So that may not be 100% accurate. I definitely remember this last section through here, though. Oh, okay, so I'm gonna guess that spring is definitely different. I'm gonna head. Okay, I was gonna say I was gonna head down because I was crap. Because I'm sure it's a lot faster. Okay, then we'll try it again. I know a little bit more about this now. These spikes, if you don't miss them, you have to run back and get a running start to be able to get over that gap, so you want to be careful. Crap. So you definitely want to be careful while going through that section. And playing these several times are pretty much the only thing you can do to be able to get ready for everything that is here. All of the traps and everything, especially if you've only practiced the first, the original version of this level, or any of these levels, any levels that has changed because of these missions. So you'll definitely need to practice several times before you can get good enough to, before you can get good enough to be able to comfortably go through these levels without too much trouble. Don't worry, there are no medals here, so you don't have to worry about the medals being stuck around here anywhere. And I do believe you can fly off the side there, so you definitely want to be very careful. You may not want to boost through this section, just be careful. Stomp here so you can jump up there. Ah, crap. No, there we go. Okay. See if this. Yeah, I was gonna say see if we can jump down through here. Crap. There we go. I do not know how I got through that, but, hey. I'm not going to complain. You could probably use that as a shortcut, jump along those E10 spinners and get through there as a shortcut. For here, just mash the triangle button as much as possible to be able to make it through there along that section. Alright. Okay. To get back on a wall... What the... Damn it. Well, I can see this taking me a little while to complete. Anyway, so let's see. As I said before, you're gonna have to you are gonna have to practice to be able to get through here every time. So don't damn it, I keep doing that. Well, because I keep expecting to go down and to slide through it instead of jump over it. But that's one of the things that are different about this area compared to the original version of this level. But anyway, so let me see. I'm not gonna get it. I'm sure if you mess around through the, need to go ahead and die, I guess, because there's no way I'll be able to get through this section. Let's see if I can just run back here and die really quickly. No, really? Ah, that's a shame. The one time you do want to die, you can't figure out how to. I may have been able to if I hadn't have been messing around through there. I'll just sit there and get burnt, and we'll try it again. I'm sure if you mess around through this section too long, you will you will have trouble getting to the end. You have got to be kidding me right at the start. If you use the light speed dash, you'll be able to get around that corner a little bit faster. Damn it, did it again. You can also slide to get through there a little bit faster as well. Just jump through this section. You're gonna have to wait for the 16 spinner here, the 16 spinner to die out, to quit using electricity through there. Oh crap, nope. There we go. Don't worry about, as you've already seen my past 2 attempts, you don't have to worry about missing that section. You can wait until you're a little bit lower to use the air boost through there, and you should be able to make it pretty easily. The only reason why you have to get through that you get through the, damn it. Oh, that was actually helpful. And sometimes those bombs can actually be pretty helpful by propelling you through a section pretty fast. But using the air boost in that one section back there, if you wait, oh crap, if you wait a little bit and try and, there we go. What you have to do is you have to jump up and damn it. Shit. That one was my fault. Okay, we'll try this one more time, and if I can't do it, I will just cut, and we'll see what I can do then. Alright, one more time. One more try. There we go. Damn it. You're not supposed to jump to get over that gap. You're supposed to be able to run. So I guess sliding would be a little bit better than actually using the boost. We'll try that one. Yeah, there you go. Nope. Damn it. Okay. Maybe not use the boost through there. I'll give that a try. See how that does. And then line it up and then use the boost to get through there. Use the boost through here. Damn it. I keep doing that every time. Okay, for this section that is coming up here, jump. Well, that didn't really help us out all that much. Waiting for this E16 spinner definitely does eat at your time, but you know, there's really nothing you can do about it. Again, don't worry about this section. The fire will go out by the time you're ready to jump. Do not even begin to think. Okay, use the air boost. Well, damn it. Okay, well, there's a section you can get through here. Okay. That wasted time, but maybe if you do it at the very height of your jump, you will be able to make it through there with no problem. That wasn't that helpful this time, but you know, oh well. Oh, you can outrun those the pillars coming down, and that will actually help you get through there a lot faster. That will help you get the A rank, as well as get through these sections a little bit faster. Using the stomp move definitely does help a lot. It'll be able to ground you a little bit better and faster, so that you can get through sections like this a little bit quicker and easier. Let's see. Oh crap! There we go. So alternatively, you can just boost against the wall and then just jump up into that orange ring. I definitely suggest not going through that section. It may be faster. I don't know. It probably is, but I'm just I feel safer going along this section, because the light speed dash is a little bit more useful for me, or a little bit safer to me than doing anything else. Damn it, really? Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and cut here, and I'll see you in a second. Okay, so after nearly an hour later, I cannot get through this no matter what. I've seriously been sitting here for 55 minutes just doing the same thing over and over. I'm sorry, I can't do it. I'm past my own personal patience limit with trying this. So I'm going to skip Yasmine's missions altogether. The missing sister mission is the 4th one. Shamarian Peace, which is a destroyer mission, has a moon medal in it. I'm not gonna worry with these kids anymore. I may try it at the end of whichever video ends out the missions. I may try one more time, but I'm done. I'm just done with her, with these children, everything. I'm done with Yasmine for now. You know, I had about nearly all of that recorded, about 30 minutes of that recorded, but it's not that good. I mean, it doesn't show anything. She doesn't show anything off, so I just decided to delete it. I'm not gonna show it. If I tried again, I may show some bloopers or whatever the hell you call it, but not right now. But anyway, so we're gonna move on to Mufid's missions. Where is he at? I believe he is this fella. No. Okay, that's not the right guy. You perhaps? Nope. My friends, you fellas are really something. Aren't you almost done? How long till the planet is back in one piece? Really? Just one more piece? Nail that Eggman into the ground when you see him, okay? Was it you? Nope. At last, the final battle nears, or something like that. Watch you. Well, let me say just one last thing. Watch you. Thing to you too. The fate of our planet rests in your hands. Well, are you nervous now, or is it more like excitement? Okay, so where's he at? Maybe you? Nope. Old man wants to talk to you. Just humor him. Half of what he says is belly aching anyhow. Besides, he thinks of you boys as his own grandsons. I believe that is his father. Let's see, where? Possibly the fella back here. That ain't you. It's gotta be you. Nope, I'm so sleepy, but I'm not allowed to sleep. I hate this time of year. Well, I guess I'll just have a cup of tea instead. Okay. I don't even know where Mufid is. If it ain't him, any of these people. Well, no, I guess I done talk to you. Huh. I wonder where he is. It could be this fella. Yeah, okay, it's so hot. It's like this every day here in Sammar. Now I'll open my own ice cream stand. I'll bet I could make a fortune. A fine idea if I do say so myself now to make some ice cream. Hey, you. Yeah, you, the blue fella, give me a hand here, will you? Would you go get me what I need to make ice cream? Okay, leave it to me. I'm counting on you, my blue friend. Go get what I need to make ice cream. Ice cream dreams, get the supplies. A guy could make a killing selling ice cream in Sammar, and Mufid aims to be that guy, help his business plan along. So this is, I believe, a trial mission. This guide here doesn't say what it is. I guess it's a collecting mission. Okay. Okay, I guess this could be a trial mission. So there's the moon medal pretty much along the way. Well, I don't even know what I'm doing. I didn't know it was a trial mission. Alright, we'll try it again, so here we go. Won't burn all of my boosts just yet. We'll go along here and see what this does for us. Oh, okay, so it makes us bypass the spikes, which definitely does help. There's the moon medal along the way. And there we go, so that's what we needed, just barely. Okay, nothing. I just keep thinking about Yasmine's mission, that missing sister, just, man, that is a pain in the butt to try to do. Like I said, I sat here for nearly an hour. I guess it was about close to 50 minutes. You just keep trying the same thing over and over and over, and I got pretty far. I think I almost made it to the end, but I just kept running out of time. Very well done, my blue friend. Now I can start making ice cream. Ah ha ha ha. Wait a second, how am I supposed to make ice cream with this? Ice cream clear, or ice, whatever the hell it said. Ice stream, okay. The game doesn't give this next one a mission, but how to talk to Mufid. Let's see, we'll talk to him again, see if it says any. Come to think of it, I have no idea how to make ice cream at all. Where would I find someone who knew how to do that? Something like that. Do you know anyone who can make ice cream? Introduce me if you do. Okay, so after talking to him, we have to go to Apatos and talk to the ice cream vendor. Go talk to Mufid again and go to Apatos and hear the conversation. Okay, so we gotta go talk to the ice cream fella in Apatos. And then, talk to Mufid again and then talk to, then come back here to Apatos and do their thing. Okay, let me see time-wise, how am I doing? I've still got a ways to go. Okay. So let's see if this did it. My ice cream is the best in Apatos. No, make that the world. I want everyone in the world to have a chance to try my tasty. Really, we gotta leave, then come back. Okay, so I guess you have to leave, then come back and talk to Mufid. Here, my guide doesn't say that. Sometimes you don't have to do this. I guess 5 if you've counting Shoddy's missions. I'd forgotten to count his. His starts out here and here in Sammar, so I guess you could say 5. 6 possibly counting Sammar. So go talk to this fella again. That should have made it work without actually having to leave and come back to him. I want to open up an ice cream stand, but I don't know how to make it. Where would I find someone who knows how to make ice cream? There's a guy in Apatos. Really? He knows how to make ice cream? Well, time's a waste, and I'm going to go learn how to make ice cream. Then I'm going to open my own ice cream stand and make a fortune. Ah ha ha. Yeah, maybe not. So I guess all you have to do is just talk to him, go to Apatos, talk to the ice cream vendor, then come back here, talk to him once again, and then head back to Apatos and listen to their conversation, and then you can do their thing. Oh, man. Yeah, definitely. Having things like that wear on you. That's why I really don't like to try. That's why I hate doing missions, just because of things like that. Huh? Who are you? What do you want? I came all the way from Sammar. I heard there's delicious ice cream here. I'm gonna open my own place. Would you teach me how to make ice cream? What? You want to open an ice cream shop? Is that right? Ha ha ha. In that case, let me show you the ropes. That'd be great. Guess the long trip here was well worth it. You're a new apprentice at your service, boss. I guess that's it. Remember, the game doesn't give this mission an official name, so won't see anything like that. Alright, so now we get to go to Empire City and do a handful of missions there. Not too many. Actually, let me see. 1, 2. Just 2. Well, 3 kind of counting Shoddy's mission, so I guess 2.5, I guess you could say. Let me see, Empire City, we have to go here during the day. So remember that, during the day, and then the next 2 will be nights. And they are a destroyer type and 2 trials. So, the destroyer will, let me see, there is a moon medal here for the destroyer mission. It says along the way, so I'll try not to miss it. There's Brenda. Don't want to talk to her right now. Let me see. Right there he is. Aha, you there, stop. Yes, you, the blue spiky one with the word. Zoom. Written all over you. Oh, that manly stare of yours has me breathless. But you don't have a girl, do you? I can tell you may be free as the wind, but you also look kind of awkward. Yes, it's perfect. I'll teach you all there is to know about love. Okay, here we go. First off, you're too aloof. Sometimes girls like to see a little passion. So give it a shot. Show me just how fiery hot you can get, Tiger. Sure, I'm ready. Let the lesson begin. Passion power. Beat the enemies. If you want to prove your passion, put some fight into your attitude. So, typical destroyer mission, just destroy a handful of robots. These are a little bit difficult. The daytime missions, they are more linear and don't give you as wide open space like the nighttime ones will. A lot of the time, as we've already seen before, they just consist of you traveling along a path and most of the time, just having some enemies in the air that you may want to go after. A few shields you always want to try to go after. If you can backtrack, that definitely will help you out. You always want to be on the lookout though for enemies. I'm sure Sega gives you more than enough to complete something like to be able to beat something like this. Especially even if you do miss a few. So there it is. It is on the way. I was going to say you want to be careful going through that glass, but thankfully they didn't screw you over. I would definitely suggest going back behind them and boosting like that. That may definitely help you out a lot more. Oh, I guess I missed two somewhere. Oh well. But you can kind of tell with those last three on the bottom down here, you would want to try to get behind them and just boost behind them. That'll definitely be a lot more efficient and faster. But this one doesn't seem to be too bad time-wise. I'm definitely not having that much trouble going through here for time. Nor am I worried nor am I too concerned about time. So you may not have to worry about it at all. Or then again, you may have to. It just depends on how your play style is, pretty much. Different people have different play styles. I believe I do know where I missed those two enemies. They should be right up. No, there we go. There's a crap. That would have definitely done it for me. Damn it. And there's no way to get back up there. Crap. Okay, well. Oh well, but you can kind of tell what you have to do. Now. We'll go ahead and get this done. I've been sitting here thinking about it. I will do Yasmine's. I will finish Yasmine's mission. That will be the last mission that I do. Or I may tack it on at the end of this video. I don't know yet. I'm not really in the mood to continue doing their mission, but if I need to, I definitely will. Or if I can see myself doing it, I will definitely. Because I hate not being able to do it now, but it's just a pain in the ass mission to do. So I'm not too concerned with trying to do it as of right now, anyway. Okay, so we need to jump on this, come right down on them. There we go. Alright. It seems that my controller's low. Hopefully it'll last until I get done. But you can kind of tell what you need to do. You want to make sure you head up instead of slamming down in this first glass section, because you can gain a lot more robots this way. I believe 4 additional robots if you go up, and then instead of going straight down into that last low section. You'll definitely be a lot better off. Now, to be able to get to Louie Montaine's missions, you have to clear Skyscraper Scamper Day Act 1. Oh. Yes, perfect. I'm trembling here. I could feel that fire in your heart from all the way over here. Passion power cleared. So, we have to wait until night and leave leave, come back, and then we'll be able to talk with him again. Let me see. Here in this next night mission, which is a trial mission, it's titled "Play It Cool." There are no medals in this one, so you don't have to worry about that. It is a trial mission, so it'll probably be a little bit difficult. Let me see. Yep, there's some more tightrope ledges, so I'm gonna guess they have spikes on the edge, on the sides of them, where you would normally be able to jump down and grab a hold of. Well, I don't believe you can in this one, or with these tightrope ledges. Oh, it's you again, Teehee. Don't be silly. Of course I can tell. You're pretty hip during the day, but at night, one word: fabulous. Goodness, those arms of yours are a little too manly. No girl's gonna fall for a guy who's all brute force, Hedgehog. Sometimes a girl feels like chasing the silent, shadowy sort of guy. Now sneak silently through the shadows, lickety-split. Sure, I'm ready. Let the lesson begin. Play it cool, head for the goal. Sometimes a guy's gotta act aloof and detached from it all to be cool. So, I guess that's where play it cool comes from. But just be careful. From here, we're gonna have to go straight, defeat some enemies, which is useful for experience points. There will be a few floating platforms that we'll have to look out for, where we'll have to jump dash to be able to get to. Oh, okay. I was gonna say I could hear it from here. So, tightrope ledges. You do not want to go right. You want to head straight, and you see those enemies over there. Some egg fighters with some shields and some little Rexes. I remember that I did say I would get a few little Rexes to show you how you can spin them around. Now to spin any enemy around, you have to hold the R1, the triangle button down. To throw enemies, you just press the square button. But throwing them, especially in a crowd like this, is definitely helpful. I believe it does depend. It does depend on your strength. You know, if you have a higher strength, you will be able to throw the enemies harder and be able to use them as useful weapons a lot more than just if you were lower in strength. Here's a few of these platforms we're going to have to jump dash to. They do have the things that we can latch onto, however, so if you are a quick... Oh, crap. Okay, that was new. Didn't quite expect that one, but, you know, hey. Okay, I was going to say I may be missing something because there's a lever that I'm supposed to go to, but I haven't even passed it yet, so that's good. Just remember about killing enemies. You don't want to drag out their deaths too long, especially if you have some guys hiding in the corner like this fella is. This should knock out the... Oh. So I guess we don't actually go over there. This is the platform that we're gonna have to jump dash to. So just to even be able to reach it, we're gonna have to jump dash to it, and we'll have to jump dash back. No, I don't. No, as I said, I didn't want to turn it back on. You want to be careful. You want to line it up, and you can see you can't almost make it by jump dashing. So if you can, you want to try to master jump dashing. You don't really need it anywhere else but in Empire City. You may use it sometimes in Adabats, a few times in Sammar, but for the most part, using the jump dash successfully is only needed here in Empire City. So not too bad. You got 5 minutes, beat it in 2.5, probably quicker, but I did kind of mess around with those enemies a little bit. Put some more into strength. As I keep saying before, you know, you definitely want to try... well, at least if you go with my style of play, you want to try to keep your strength up. I would definitely suggest if you follow my play style exactly, go combo first and then strength. But you just want to have strength leveled up all the way and life leveled up all the way to try to do some of these missions. Leveling up Daytime Sonic wouldn't be a bad idea either. Oh, delicious, shadowy as rich dark chocolate. I was sneaking around behind you the whole time, Sugar. Yes, that's right, I was watching you, but that's not cheating, is it? Okay. As I said here, leave. This isn't night. You don't, just leave and come back. But you have to make sure it's night though. But after that, we have to another trial mission. There is a Titan here, so you want to be careful. You have to defeat the Titan to be able to get the gold ring to appear. That is the biggest. That is the biggest thing. We have another. Oh wait. The Titan can send you off of the platform that you will be fighting him on. So if you want, you could possibly level up your strength a little bit more to try to take the Titan down. I definitely suggest not doing the quick time event. I'll give it one try, but if I don't make it, then I'm not going to continue trying it. Tee-hee, back again. You're ready for the final lesson in true love. How to win the heart of the girl you managed to escort this far. Presents. There's not a woman in the world who won't fall for the right present. As far as I know, and I know a lot. Now then, let's start practicing. Take the bracelet to your lady as fast as possible. As fast as you possibly can. Oh, sure, I'm ready. Let the lesson begin. Sonic presents. Deliver the gift. If you really loved her, you'd get that present to her 5 minutes ago. Hup to it. Or hup to, whatever. Okay, so, as I said, there is a moon medal floating around the activated platform, so we'll look out for that one. Doesn't seem to be here, so that's good. But you definitely want to look out for those types of things. Definitely, since we have at least several deep nightmares, you definitely want to go ahead and I would definitely suggest leveling up your strength. It may not be a bad idea to try to level up at least to level 10 on both your life and your strength just before even beginning these missions. Trying to do the exorcisms as well. The exorcisms are not that hard to do. By themselves, you don't have to worry about all that much while doing them. Strength-wise, the biggest thing I would say was just Nagi's fight, and that was lower level enemies. A few deep nightmares, but for the most part, it was pretty easy. Remember, you can grab onto the sides of this platform if you need to, and just wait for the. And while trying to navigate onto these tightrope ledges, damn it, on these tightrope ledges, you want to make sure the camera is centered right behind Sonic before going through here. And if you can ambush any enemy, that'll definitely help you out a lot better. You can immediately attack them once they are on the ground. That will also help you out. Just before, especially dealing with deep nightmares, the quicker you can attack them when they don't know you're there. And you want to go at them with triangle. The first, you want to start using the triangle attacks. You want to come in and use the dash, the slashing move by using the dash and triangle button. You want to start with that, get them, knock them on their back, and then immediately come at them with triangle, with the triangle moves. And then once they are on the ground from the triangle moves, you can immediately begin continue attacking them. You come in here, I'll try to show this off, but he knows I'm here, but I may be able to attack him when he's far enough away. I'll try to get around to his back. Not that good, but you can see the Titan up there. And what we have to do, there is the Sun Medal. It's on the way, so that's always useful. Thankfully, Sega added a few of these medals that are kind of along the way. It's kind of a pain to go after, but... crap. Okay, well... You can kind of see what you have to do, but I can be able to show you... Damn it. I will be able to show you the ambush move, but I still did kind of get to it. So while they're on the ground, you immediately go out and attack them before they can get back up. even when they see you, you do have a small window to attack them before they start dodging or blocking. And even if you can get out of their line of sight, that'll definitely help you out a lot when trying to attack them, because they won't try to throw the block up if they can't see you or exactly where you are. So you don't, and you always want to try to minimize the time you are in front of any enemy, so you can kill them a lot easier. Especially, you know, the egg fighters with the shields, the deep nightmares. You get around their back. It's not that effective to try to get around to their back, especially once they've seen you and they're trying to guard. Egg fighters, it seems to work a little bit better on, but not deep nightmares. It's nearly impossible to try to get behind a deep nightmare once he's already seen you and he's blocking. You can see when these enemies are stunned, they'll have like stars swirling around their head. Now that we've already got the medal, we're not going to worry about it. You could possibly try jumping while it's moving backwards, but I would definitely suggest, since this is such a easy, since this is so easy. Okay, maybe his jump move is the only thing that'll actually knock us off. And that's pretty easy to dodge, you know, all things considered. Now that we have the Unleashed, I definitely suggest using the Unleashed. You always want to make sure that you do not do it too early. Try to knock him out. There we go. Okay, that's definitely a lot better. So just try to be right on him as well. In this case, there's a gold ring, so we don't have to worry about that. But sometimes you'll have the mission ending as soon as you defeat the enemy. It happens a little bit more with the exorcisms than these types of missions, but with destroyer missions, that'll also happen as well. You want to make sure that you are on the body of a big enemy like that. Strength level 7, that's okay. I'll go ahead and dump some into life. Now, you can see it definitely does go up pretty rapidly once you get pretty high, but I believe there's only 10 to 15 levels for both the strength and life. Okay, let me see. Oh. My spine, how it tingles the way you ran to show her your love is rich. It was perfect, amazing. Now you just need to find the right gift. The price tag isn't what matters, it's the love behind it that counts. Sonic presents. Cleared. So, that's that. There is a mission tied to Louie Montaine and Anna. If you can beat both of their missions, all of Anna's missions and all of Louie Montaine's missions, you will get a trophy, which isn't that hard. Louie Montaine's missions are not difficult at all. Neither are Anna's missions too all that much, really. Okay, let me see. Now we're going to do the boss's missions. Now, to get him, after you defeat Egg Beetle for the first time, you'll see the boss in Missouri. Talk to the boss to start a series of missions where you have to deliver gifts to the little girl who lives in Spagonia. After this mission, he will give you Art Book 44. We already have the mission. We already have the gift, so we'll go to and talk to the little girl. Her name is Ippolita, I believe if I'm pronouncing her name correctly. Doesn't matter which time of day for the first 3 missions. These are all delivery missions, but the last 2, one will be during the night, one will be during the day, but I'll talk more about that once I get to them. But for now, since I accidentally talked to the boss when I was doing Anna's mission, I already have the present, or the gift for the little girl, so all I have to do is just find her and give it to her. And then this is another mission where we have to go around to different continents. I don't believe he actually goes to every continent, however, just a few. Can I help you? Huh? For me, because I'm working so hard for Grandma? Yay, this is the first time anybody ever gave me a present for that. Oh, it looks and smells so good. Can I eat it now? Munch, munch. Hee. That was yummy, but we don't have to tell Grandma, okay? You handed over the gift, so... Let me see. He will now be... in Apatow? Or no? I return to the world map. See, where will he be next? Okay, so we have to, at the end of every mission, we have to talk to the boss. And since we saw him in Missouri last time, we're gonna have to go back to Missouri and tell him about what happened, and then he'll move on to the next continent. As I figured, he is not in every... He does not appear in every continent. I believe he doesn't appear in Shunan. Or Adabat, for that matter. So, let's go and talk to the boss, since we're here. Ah, it's you again. So, how did it go? She was happy, huh? Good. Oh, look at the time. I need to go. I need to get to another meeting. Apatos is up next. I owe you one. Catch you later. Charming girl. Cleared. So, thankfully he told us where he's going to go. So now all we have to do is head to Apatos. Remember, it doesn't matter which time of day you do this in. But for ease and speed, I definitely suggest just going. If it doesn't matter, if a mission doesn't matter, just go there. You know, no matter what time of day it is. Even though personally for me, daytime is quicker to move around in. For some of these smaller, shorter, some of these smaller, more compact hub worlds like Empire City, Apatos, Missouri, Chunan. I find it easier to go around. I find those, it doesn't really matter which time of day I do those in, but for some of the bigger ones, I definitely want to be daytime Sonic. Oh, hey, think you got a sec? I'm thinking of sending this along to that girl in Spagonia. If you see her, pass it along, would you? Oh, and obviously don't tell her it's from me. Her knowing my identity would only complicate the transaction. You took the gift. Okay, so now we have to head back to Spagonia and give this to her. I don't believe... let me see. What will we get later on? I don't believe we can actually see what the girl gets. I guess I can take a look really quickly. I know I haven't shown any of those off. A lot of those with Elio's missions. I believe I could have seen a few of those items. I think I did show off the ring though, but not the necklace. I didn't show that one off. But at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter. But I'll go ahead and take a look at it really quickly. Gift. So I'm gonna guess it's just gonna be a white box wrapped up like that every time. So it doesn't really matter. Even Spagonia here, I definitely would rather have Sonic than anybody else. Possibly we may have to talk to the girl at night. I don't think so, because this one, this mission doesn't matter. It just says either, and the guide doesn't say which one to do either. But because she's always here, I would definitely suggest just going here at night. Oh, how's it going? Thanks for the present you gave me. Oh, I can have this for me, really? I'm gonna take this one home with me. I'll eat it later and take my time. Woohoo! Thanks. You handed over the gift. So now we have to head back to Apatos. One of those missions that are kind of a pain because you have to go back and forth to the same place just to say, hey, I gave this person, I gave this little girl the gift. Just be a lot easier if you were to if you could figure out where he was going to go before actually having to travel you know, without instead of having to travel back to the location that you found him in first, just you know, say he's gonna be in, where's he gonna be next? Sammar, you know, okay, well, instead of going back here just to say, you know, hey, I gave the gift, just let's go to Sammar instead. But you know, it doesn't really matter. Oh, it's you. So how did the exchange go? You gave her the thing and she liked it, huh? Oh, look at the time. I need to get to another meeting. Sammar is up next. I owe you one. Catch you later. Boss's heart cleared. Alright, so as I just said, we have to head to Sammar, and if you noticed, I haven't gotten any of the moon medals here in this hub world. I'll definitely take a look at those. I won't show off every medal in this game, like in the levels and stuff like that. However, I will try and, well, and I won't show off any of the ones in the hub worlds either, but I will show off the medals that you get for doing the missions and the ones you get from Professor Pickle. I can at least do that, but I won't waste time going through every hub world trying to collect every medal that I haven't gotten. But anyway, so let me see, where's the boss at? Probably stuck in the back just so that you have to run all the way back here for nothing. Oh, no, there we go. Ah, hello again, I'm glad you popped by. If you don't mind, would you give this to that girl again for me? Again, keep my identity on the down low. You took the gift. Alright, so remember, just come back here at night, or go during Spagonia during the night, and then the next two missions you actually have to get the items. Number 4 will be at night, and number 5 will be during the day. Something I haven't really talked about too much, and I was kind of waiting for the wrap-up video to talk about. I didn't really touch too much on it during the credits, and something I should have. And at the end of the, like I normally do with some of the other Sonic games that I've talked about, was the visuals in this game. My videos don't really show off how beautiful this game is. You really have to. You don't really have to watch it in HD because my TV is in HD, and I still think everything's really good, really beautiful. All of the backgrounds, the worlds, the hub world, all the levels, everything. There's not one area that's not beautiful to me anyway. Oh hi, thanks for the presents. Oh, for me? Thanks, but I can't accept any more presents from you. Grandma found the one you gave me the other day. She got mad and threw it away. Sigh. So I shouldn't have any more. Sorry. You handed over the gift. Well, if it's something to eat, you could just eat it now, you know? I mean, hey. But yeah, you know, everything looks really good. The like Adabat, the water there in Adabat and Chun'an, you really can't see it too much in Chun'an because it is kind of cloudy, hazy, and in the mountains, and the sunlight doesn't really reflect off the water that much like it does in Adabat. But in Adabat, the water looks so, like, it looks almost lifelike. Just everything in the water, the fish in the water, the wood that you run on, everything looks so beautiful. And as I said in my videos, you don't really see how good everything looks unless you play it for yourself or watch better quality videos. I definitely suggest doing that for visuals. You don't see too many people do what I do in-game wise. Hey, so how'd it go? You know, with the girl. What? That mean old lady found out and threw it out. Oh, look at the time. I need to get to another meeting. Looks like I can finally go back to Empire City. Boss's empathy cleared. So thankfully we get to go back to Empire City. It's, you know, one way or the other. Empire City's another good level. Like I said, they're all good in their own different ways. I definitely like Spagonia though. I guess visually I like Adabat, but gameplay-wise I definitely like Spagonia. But I'll talk more about that now. I just figured that was something I would talk about while I'm sitting here jumping back and forth. Oh, okay, so Empire City's right down here. I just figured that was something I could talk about while jumping back and forth to these levels. instead of just repeating myself. Oh crap! Yeah, the one time I needed to remember this was at night. I didn't remember it. Anyway, so, well, let me see if I can find the boss really quickly instead of having to switch to night. Oh, okay, let's see. Hey, sorry to keep asking all the time, but would you give that girl this? Or these flowers are the last thing I'll give her. Will you do it for me? You took the white bouquet. So we can at least look at this one. Let's see, inventory. I believe that's the same set of flowers that the Elio's dad gave his wife. If I'm not mistaken, I do believe it was. So, you know, it's, I guess, good and bad. It's, you know, because they can reuse the same image and the same flowers and everything, so they don't have to take additional memory away from the game to waste it on flowers, which is always good. Whenever they can reuse something like something simple and it's not necessary like that, it's definitely better than, as I said, you know, trying to make a different bunch of flowers so that they have to waste memory. You know, they may have to take something else out in the game, or it may not work right. You know, I'm sure one little flower image and one name won't use a whole lot, but as big as this game is and everything, I wouldn't be surprised if that's what it actually did. Hi, how's it going? Huh? Another present? But I told you before that I can't take it. Oh, it's flowers? And you're giving them to me? I love these, but aren't they only found in Empire City? How come you keep giving me all of my most favorite things? I've hardly even talked to you. You can kind of figure out where this was going, especially if I can look at the last mission. I won't spoil it, so you ain't got to worry about that, but you could just kind of tell by what the boss was doing, by his body language, how he was reacting to these presents. You could kind of tell how this was going to end up. But let's see, Empire City during the night. I'm gonna guess. Excuse me. I'm gonna guess all of the missions have to be at night, because you have to give the little girl their presents at night. You may not have to actually get the time of day that you actually get the gifts from the boss. Probably doesn't matter. The only thing that matters is just giving them. You know, when the time of day matters is just giving them to the girl, and I would say definitely always at night, except for the last one. I see, she accepted the flowers, thank you. I'm glad, I feel truly happy. I think she really saved me as a person. I got hit by a wave of downsizing decisions, fired that is, and now I have nothing, I'm all alone. A final gift cleared. Okay, maybe not. Anyway, so we have to head to, let me see. Alright, so after completing a final gift, or completing the mission A Final Gift, we have to go to Spagonia, talk to the little girl. This one says during the day, so I'll try it. I doubt she'll... I believe she's in a back alley during the day, so I may give that a try and see if I can't find her there. If not, I'll just go to tonight, because what we're supposed to do is supposed to talk to the little girl, then talk to the boss, and then head to Chang'an to talk to Zanshin to get something that I won't spoil, because it seems to be story related. I may have said too much by going into that much detail. Let's see. Well, I don't see the little girl, so I'll go ahead and just wait till night, and we'll try that. But you can see there is 4 medals here as well, so as I said before, some of the bigger areas have 4 medals in the hub worlds, while a lot of the smaller ones have 2. I would say the only areas that have 2 are, or 4 are, oh, what am I gonna do? Hi, you. Can I ask you something? See, Grandma's been sick in bed for a long time, but I don't know what kind of medicine will work for her, so I can't do anything to help her. Would you help Grandma? Alright, so now we have to go back and talk to the boss, but I believe Spagonia and Sammar are the only 2 locations that have 4 of each type of metal in their hub worlds. The only place I can think of that may have them is possibly Apatos, but that's still a pretty small area that isn't too big. You know, it's a pretty small size-wise. Okay, so I am kind of running out of time. This will be the last mission that I do before I go on, and then I should finally be able to get done with this. Oh, it's you. Time really crawls by when you don't have any work to do, huh? So what's news? What's news with you? Anything in particular? What? That Irma lady is sick and the girl's having a hard time? I remember seeing someone on one trip to visit some clients. They had a medicine that can cure anything there in their country. Sonic, would you find that medicine and bring it to her for me? So this is why we have to head to Chunan and go see Zanshin. Then we have to talk to the little girl again, and then we have to talk to the boss. So this is definitely a pretty long, tedious mission, just having to hop back between 3 countries. But, you know, oh well. So I'll head here during the day. Again, I don't think it matters, especially because we had to talk to the little girl at night. But still, you know, just to be safe. But yeah, the next handful of missions are definitely going to take a little while to do, and I still have to deal with Yasmine's missions. What is it? Why the expectant look in your eye? A miracle cure? Where did you hear about that? There is such a thing. Yes, it's my special premium quality medicine. Well, I suppose I am deeply indebted to you, so here, if you need it, take it. You took the miracle cure. Okay, so here we go again. Pretty much have to head to Spagonia again, and then Empire City. Yeah, excuse me. But yeah, so last 3 missions we have to do will be in the next video, but they will be long missions, so I can't really stick them in this video. Because I am kind of running out of time and memory. But the next set of missions will involve the Chai guy running around and doing his missions. I guess you could count his missions as well, or part of his missions being in Sammar, since you have to exercise him and then find some stuff for him in Sammar before going on to the different continents. And I believe he also travels to every other continent as well, so there are only 2 that do that. Hi, you got the medicine? Yay. Thanks, I'm sure this will make Grandma better. Phew. Poor Grandma's been feeling bad forever. It hurts when she moves, so I do errands for her at night. The pain is worse at night. It makes her kind of cranky. You thought she was being mean to me? No way, she's a wicked nice Grandma. She's pretty strict with me about things like the present you gave me. She says I give you plenty of snacks, too. Minnie isn't good for you. She just scolds me. She's not saying it just to be mean, really. You handed over the miracle cure. So that definitely didn't go out the way I had expected it to, but this mission does definitely have a point to it, I guess, or a meaning to it. You don't take everything, don't assume anything. You know, you have to kind of dig in first and try to find a little bit more information before you find out about things like that. But finally get to talk to the boss, and then it's over. And I'll definitely be happy. But he will give us a art book 44. And this is the only way you can get the art books. The last handful of missions, the bosses, the Chai guy, and if Brenda's and one other, the woman with the hat and Apatos, the old woman with the hat that wanted us to take a quiz, they will give you different things like that. You got the medicine to her? Yes, yes. What? The old bat wasn't just being mean to her the whole time? I see, and that's why she was running errands in her place. She said thanks. That may be the first time anyone said thank you to me. Hey, listen, I've got something for you just to say thanks. Miracle Cure cleared. You took the art book 44. You need to buy a bookshelf to view its contents. We will definitely buy a bookshelf in the last, in the wrap-up video, so you don't worry about that. I'm thinking of going to see that girl again. Then I need to find a new job to keep me busy. This time I want to do something that makes everybody happy. Okay, so that's the boss's mission cleared. And as I said, I'm running out of time. I'm going to go ahead and end the video here. Thank you for watching. Sorry about Yasmine's thing. I'll either throw her mission at the end of this video, or I will go ahead and just wait until the wrap-up video. I'm not sure yet. You know, if you see it at the end of the video, then I decided to do that. If not, then you'll see it in part 25. But anyway, so thank you for watching. There won't be any challenge video while I'm doing these mission videos. So until then, until part 25, later everyone.